Hold it! Hold it! What am I, a DIY channel? Much better. Welcome guys to my final presentation. So my literacy learner was an 8th grade student at Waverly Middle School. She was an English as a second language student from Tanzania. She's been in the United States for about 3 years and transferred to Waverly about a month before we started working together. She said that her favorite subject in school was lunch, and she didn't play any sports. She really likes hanging out with her friends and gossiping. I learned way more about her friends' lives than I did about her own. However, I did learn that she has 10 siblings ranging from much older to much younger, and that they really get on her nerves sometimes. Other than that, she was really reluctant to tell me anything about her personal life. Most of what I learned was through Miss Frank. At her previous school, my literacy learner didn't have any support. She was thrown into the classroom and expected to figure out what was going on with no help. At Waverly, she was working with an ESL teacher at different times of the day. She barely knew sight words when I was working with her. This wasn't her fault, but it took a lot of effort to get anything done during our class time. She didn't know how to read or write in English, but she was very fluent when speaking. Being from Tanzania, she didn't have a good basis for her English. She spoke Swahili, I believe, as she would often count in her native language. In her culture, most stories are told through pictures. She would often draw pictures as I was reading to her. I did my best with what I had to work with, that being myself, my literacy learner, and a book. I tried using a variety of strategies, but mainly stuck to the 3-2-1 strategy to help my student understand the big themes of the book. I would ask her about 3 things that she remembered, 2 things she found interesting, and 1 thing that she still wondered about. I would do my best to try and help her hold her thinking, but she was having a very hard time remembering anything from the book. After 2 weeks of trying all of these strategies but not really succeeding, I won't lie, I was frustrated. Nothing seemed to be working. My literacy learner didn't want to read, didn't want to be there, and especially didn't want to be there with me. I wasn't equipped to handle a student who couldn't read or write. Now, after a few weeks have passed, I feel more determined than ever to get back out into the classroom and help students to be successful in school.